XSEED English Grade 5 Block number 19. Reading a biography. Lesson plan 2. Identifying effect of an event. Students will be able to identify the effect of an event on the person, their actions. Today, I will share an event from my life and tell you how I acted or reacted because of it. When my pet dog died, I did not want to talk or to meet any of my family or friends. The event was that my dog died. What did I do? I did not talk or meet any one of my family members. Its effect was that I felt upset. When someone is upset, they don't want to meet others. We can find out the other person's action by asking. Today we will read about Malala to find out what effects the event of her life had on her. On 25th February 2009, Malala was very happy. All the girls' school finally reopened. Malala and her friends celebrated their return to school. More and more girls started coming back to school. The situation seemed to be getting better. She wrote her last entry on 12th March 2009. One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world. Although her BBC diary had ended, Malala still wanted to speak out against the bad things that she saw around her. She appeared in a film on the Swat Valley meet by a New York Times reporter. At that time, Malala's father was away in Peshawar and Malala was in the countryside. Away from her books, Malala confessed to the reporter that she was really bored soon. She started giving interviews and even appeared on television. She spoke boldly about the need to educate girls. In December 2009, it was revealed that Gul Makai, the schoolgirl who had written so honestly about the Swat Valley, was actually Malala. She won Pakistan's first National Youth Peace Prize in 2011. Earlier, Malala had wanted to become a doctor, but now she had different dreams. She wanted to improve the education in her country. At her request, Yusuf Gilani, the Prime Minister of Pakistan, set up a technology department at the Swat Degree College for Women. A secondary school was also named after her. By 2012, at the age of 15, Malala began to make plans for the Malala Education Foundation. This was an organization that would help poor girls to go to school. Malala's courage won her many friends, but she also made enemies. Her efforts to educate girls made the people who had wanted to close the schools very angry. On 9th October 2012, she was shot while going to school. Although she was hurt badly, she did not die. By then, Malala had many supporters and she was moved to England and given very good medical treatment. The whole world watched closely as she recovered in the hospital. She left the hospital on 3rd January 2013. Malala was now even more determined to continue her fight for girls' education. She went to speak at the United Nations on 12 July 2013, her 16th birthday. She said that the attack had only made her stronger. She was back with strength, power, and courage. In a TV interview in October 2013, she said, "A woman is very powerful, but when she gets education, she becomes even more powerful." Malala means grief stricken, but to millions around the world, Malala Yousafzai is a symbol of joy and hope. Her story reminds us that anyone at any age can fight for justice. Now, let's conclude what are the actions that you have boxed. Some of Malala's actions are celebrating with her friends, speaking boldly about the need to educate girls, and moving to England to get good medical treatment. She became even more determined to fight for education after she was shot. We know this because she started giving more interviews. We cannot see a person's feelings or emotions, but we can see their actions. For example, if I do not get good grades in my exam but work harder for my next exam, you can infer that now I am more motivated and dedicated from my actions. Thus, we look at the person's reactions to conclude how they are feeling, and this tells us the effect an event had made on them. Often, we can better understand why a person is behaving the way he or she is by thinking about our own experiences. It makes us feel closer to the person in the story. Students, open your volume 3 to page number 16. Answer the questions in the table. What is happening in the story? A group of people were attacking girls going to school and destroying school building. What does Malala do? She began to question why girls shouldn't be sent to school. She gives brave speech to newspaper and television channels. Effect on event on Malala. She feels very angry and worried. Next, British Broadcasting Corporation BBC Urdu wanted to ask a schoolgirl from Swat Valley to write an internet diary about her life. She wrote an internet diary about her life in Swat Valley. Effect of event on Malala. She became more confident and started sharing her desire to go to school with the whole world. What is happening in the story? Malala was shot. What does Malala do? She went to England to get treatment, and after she get well, she went on to give more interviews and speeches. Effect of event on Malala. She became even more determined to get justice. You wrote two important events of your life in S1. Now write down the effect of those when you had it. I felt very happy and responsible. I felt very happy and responsible as an older brother. I felt very proud.